Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Fairy Tail 100 Years Quest episode 18 reaction. Okay, the previous episode we had the two battles, the battle between Grey Juvia versus that plant dude, I forgot his name. And then we had Jalal versus Gear, I think that was his name. So both the battles happened. Grey and Juvia defeated that tree thing, and the way they did was kind of funny because he tried to absorb Juvia because Juvia's water, and Grey just froze him, and then they both of them cooperated to destroy him. And then we had Jalal fighting Gear. Gear did a lot of things to kind of make him make his internal clock kind of slow down, and kind of mmade him almost incapable of acting. But then Ultir came in and talked to Jalal for a bit, and then Jalal was able to defeat him by kind of making like a split personality like kind of thing, and like that whole thing that happened. So both of those enemies have been defeated, and now Natsu is left with the inside, like the thing, the Alderon that he's fighting. Now it's considerably weaker because all of them have been defeated. So I'm guessing we're going to see Natsu's battle today. And Brandish was also saying something about making Gajil big so that he can fight the big Alderon. So all these things are going on. We'll probably see Natsu fighting from the inside and Gajil fighting from the outside in today's episode. So let's see. Let us begin. I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it whichever is your preference. And let's get started. Okay, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Hmm. Okay. Whoa. Like a wind blast? What the hell? Yeah. And he can dodge now. Yep. Alright, we'll see. Bar of life. Oh. Well, we'll have to deal with you before that. Yeah. Burning will. No. Oh, damn. Yeah, it's too damn intense. Yeah? What? Okay, that makes no sense. Oh, wow. He just took it. Crazy how he's wood and he's not burning. As you said, like, That that was plain punch. That was just a plain punch. Nothing else into it. Oh, yep, Gajil is fighting. Nice. Yo, Gajil is so big. Bruh, this is a whole kaiju battle. Oh my god. I don't. It should make him slower. And that. What? Yeah, what a. Yeah. Yeah, that. What the. Okay, can he not change into his dragon? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's affecting since he's moving around. Yeah. Can he not use his Oh, there you go. I was gonna say, like, why is he not using his Dragon Slayer power? Nice. But yeah, the whole place is getting destroyed, so Forest of Swords. Oh, he's gonna make. Oh, yep. Damn. This looks like some kind of a. Oh my god. Aye, yeah. Oh my god. Oh, it's coming out from the outside as well. Okay, that's not good. Okay. Oh, it's gonna fall on them. Whoa! What the? Yeah. I. Okay, nice. It gone by the horn. Oh, but I feel like the time limit is almost up. 3 minutes. Oh god, it's a big one. Oh, nice. Thank you. Oh, good lord. What the hell was that? It just blew up the whole place? Okay. That was not a thorn, that was a missile. Hmm. Well, we. And the time limit as well. What? Oh, it's stopped, I guess. The flame also went out. Oh god. Okay, we need to take cover or where even? Ah, boy. Oh, Jalal. What is this cat? Yeah, we'll deal with that later. Ah, oh boy. Okay, did it? Oh god, no, never mind. It didn't burn. Oh, oh, oh no, his. Wait, is this? No, okay, okay. I was thinking, is he like using his yeah, dragon force? Okay, bro, shut up. Well, why? Like, right, right. Okay, so he's using his dragon force now. All right. Okay. Yep, it's working. I love the fact he was just standing there thinking that it's not going to work. Okay, now he can burn them. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, like I said, he's. Yo, this guy has a not guy but dragon has the worst personality out of all the others. I feel like. Hmm. Oh, whoa, damn. Well, why is this thing yapping so much? Didn't all your seeds get defeated outside? Why is he still so confident? Yeah. Yep, we will burn you down. Yeah, but this is exactly. You are just willy nilly killing everyone. The, okay. Yeah, you little. Bro, this guy's yapping so much. I've. Yeah. Also. Oh. Yeah, Igneous dead. I was gonna. Bro, damn. You- Good God. Okay, that is a bit overkill. Well, time for you to go to sleep forever. Okay, so we defeated him, like not sealed or anything. We just defeated him, destroyed him. Good riddance. Oh, there you go. Oh no, sealed, I guess. Okay. Oh, Ignia has realized. And we have this lady here. Hmm. Oh, her shadow. Yeah, her shadows. What the? Oh, this is Diabolos? Yeah. Well, he already was. Yeah. Lucky. Oh, they didn't even do their research before. What? Yeah, he wants to eat. She wants to eat him. Okay, Celine, that's her name. Oh, Celine Moon, I guess that makes sense. Who? Scarlet Dragon. Oh, bro. Dramil. Everything's like Dra, like from Dragon. Oh, okay. Yeah. Wow. So they're like, all right, might as well do a little bit of do a little bit of sightseeing that we're here. Yep. Yeah. Not Toka, but White Mage. I don't think she has, yeah, the capacity anymore. Wendy did her thing. Yeah, yeah, the cat is so calm. It's so weird. Like the reverse. Okay, yeah. What's that about? Like Charlotte has no clue about her. That. Yo. Oh, 3 days. Okay. Yeah, you should. I was gonna say you're gonna get motion sick. Bruh. Oh boy. Yep. Oh wow. Yeah, you happy. Stop. You're just digging yourself a deeper hole. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. It's better you don't remember. Bro. He was the least hostile out of everyone. Oh boy. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Okay, and that was today's episode. Okay, so we defeated Alderon today, and Natsu was able to use his dragon force, and since his dragon force was kind of like a mixture of like Igneous flame, Atlas flame, all of that, he was able to actually burn Alderon by the end of it. And also, a few other things happened besides that. The whole thing with Gajil becoming big and weakening Alderon from the outside a little bit. And not only that, we had what else? Oh, we had the other parts where we get to see the other dragons. Obviously, Ignea's still there, and Ignea's not going to move, unless and until I guess we defeat all the others. And then we now I guess we'll be fighting. Wait, what was her name? Celine, I think. Yeah. Who is the Moon Dragon Slayer, Dragon God. So we will be fighting her. I am assuming because now she said something like, "Oh, it's time to take over the world" or something like that. She said. So that should be interesting. And yeah, and other than that, the guild is in party mode now. I love the fact that everyone's like, "Oh, might as well just do a little bit of sightseeing that we're here," which is true. They're already here, so yeah. I do wonder if are they going to go back, or like are they really going to stay here? Because I feel like I don't know. I feel like we need the extra power. Like characters like Laxus, Mirajane, they will be able to help us out in the upcoming future. And if they go back to like Fairy Tail, like yeah, I don't know. I like this is one thing I'm pretty sure about. I feel like even if everyone goes back, Juvia's probably going to stay. Like I'm not sure about the others if they're going to do their sightseeing and they're going to go back or they're going to stay here. But I can guarantee you this that Juvia will be staying here. At least I think so. Um, and Gajil probably as well. Juvia and Gajil, I feel like these two will stay. I feel like Levi will probably go back. If she goes back, or if Fatal decides to stay here, then that's a different matter. But if Fatal decides to go back, all the other members, I'm sure Gajil and Juvia is going to stay. Because like Fatal has always been like these like six members, isn't it? Wait, Natsu, Lucy, Gray, Wendy, Erza, Juvia, Gajil, seven members. Has always been these seven members, like the main few of them has been these seven. So that is why at the very beginning of 100 Years Quest, I was like, okay, that's weird. Like, so Juvia and Gajil won't be here this time, like in this new season. So yeah, but I guess now they'll probably stay. At least that's what I think is going to happen. And who knows? Maybe the whole Fatal is going to stay here for now. I guess we'll have to see about that. Jalal is probably going to stick around as well, because I don't know. I think so. Yeah, so all these main characters, like the main like supporting characters, will probably be continuing the journey with us, or who knows? Again, I'm just guessing at this point. We'll see. But yeah, okay. So now the main thing, the battle between Natsu and Alderon. So Alderon, even though he's a tree, he wasn't being burned by Natsu's flame, and you can see, and like Natsu said, like yeah, this dragon god was probably, at least from the ones that we have seen, was the worst. Like I guess you could say behavior and personality wise. Like he had too much of a big head. Like he was like, oh, like we dragon gods are destined to rule upon the humans. Humans are our food. That type of attitude. And yeah, and that's when Nasu's like, you know what? Thank God you're this crappy. I can actually defeat you. Like, and like Merfolk was a different situation, but I can, like I can defeat you and I can be happy with it. So yeah, and Natsu says something like, we have decided to not fight with the dragon gods who will be, uh, who are good, and like Mercphobia. So I do wonder if we're going to like there's three more dragons left, aren't there? Yeah, I think so. Ignia, Celine, and the other one. So I do wonder if out of these three, like any one of them, or maybe I don't know, like maybe multiple of them, will be dragon gods who we can actually come to an agreement with, just like Mercphobia in the end. I'm not really sure, but we'll see. But yeah, this is the first dragon god we actually defeated. um right, so I'm not really sure if, like, they said like sealed. I feel like it's going to be difficult to like completely destroy and kill these type of dragon gods, so I'm not sure exactly what happened, like, because um uh the old wizard, I forgot his name, the one who gave them the quest, he said something like, oh, so you have sealed Alderon. So I am thinking, like, Natsu using that finishing blow that didn't kill him, was he sealed or something, or was that just his way of saying that, oh, he defeated him and killed him? I don't know. I'm not sure if he's actually dead or not, but I feel like it'll be difficult to actually take out like dragon gods, like, So yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Well, like, I guess this will get cleared up later on if he's actually dead or if he's just in some kind of sealed state and he's going to come back again in the future. But he won't be a threat, at least that's pretty much guaranteed, because the thing that wizard has, the dragon gods that was like, like glowing, like Mercphobia's glow has gone away because Mercphobia has decided to cooperate with us, and we defeated Aldron's glow has also went away. So I think there's three more glows, isn't it? Three more dragons. Wait a minute. Dragon gods. Yeah, five dragon gods. There's three more dragon gods left. I'm guessing Ignia will probably be the final one. Now we'll probably deal with Celine, then the other dragon god, the other one. Right. Also, we got to see another character today. In the end, when that Diablo section, we see this guy here. What is his name? The Dark Dragon Slayer Knights. The Scarlet Dragon Suzaku. Scarlet Dragon. Is he like related to Elsa or something? Like his, I don't know. Like, just because his hair is like, scarlet doesn't really mean he's related to Elsa. But I don't know. Like, like, the only other scarlet haired character I remember is Elsa's mother. So I doubt that. I don't know. Anyways, um, okay. Either way, yeah. And there you go. That was today's episode. Um, okay. Was there anything else? No, that was it. That was today's episode. Um, right. Oh, also another thing I forgot to mention. Jalal. In the end, or I guess two things. First and foremost, as we can see, Gray is being more, I guess you could say, affectionate with Juvia, which obviously is everyone surprised at. While we have Erza as well, Erza and Jalal's situation. Like, this is the thing. Like, Jalal made like a self, I guess you could say, restriction. He said something like, "Oh, I'm not going to, accept, you know, falling in love with someone unless and until I'm able to, uh, you know, completely do everything and make up for the sins that I've committed." And that is why, he never really, I guess you could say, returned back Elsa's love for him. But I guess this is the first time we see he says something like, "I've realized that, like, I'm going to move forward, even if, no, like, that doesn't mean that I'm going to forget everything. Obviously, I'm going to do my best to make sure I can make up for everything that I did, but at the same time, I am not going to restrain myself from being happy myself. I'm going to move on with my life as well." And he said something like, "So I'm free to love again," or something like that, he said. So I guess Ultier's like that little conversation that he had in the previous episode probably changed him, and he was able to. I guess you could say he was able to at least forgive himself a little bit, and he's now thinking of himself um, along with all the other things. And obviously, like he said, I'm not going to stop trying to make up for all the wrongs that I've done, but that also doesn't mean I'm going to punish myself on my own. I'm going to be happy myself, and at the same time, I'm going to help others. So basically, that, it's like, yeah. So that's another thing. I guess that's a huge development, you could say, because we've seen, like, like from when Jalal was able to come back to his normal self, from that point onwards, even like from the previous season of Fairy Tail, like he made this whole like rule within himself that, oh, I'm not going to, like, become happy myself, unless and until I'm able to make up for all my sins. But now that he has decided, like, yeah, like that is not the way. It's a good development, you could say. So there you go. Right, and that was today's episode. So yeah, that was that. Now let me talk about this episode scene by scene. In the very first scene, we get to see Natsu fighting with Alderon, and Alderon's attacks are at least seeable now. He can see it and dodge it, but Alderon's like, "Oh, I'm still way more stronger than you." And Natsu tries to use his flame, doesn't work, and then you can see Alderon was like bragging. He was like, "Oh, your mere mortal hands will never touch me. You can never, like, punch me." And then Natsu comes and immediately punches him, and it hits. So basically, it hit because Gajil from the outside was also fighting him. So Gajil has become big Gajil. He's literally like a kaiju on this, like in a similar size as Alderon, and he's fighting Alderon, like punching him, and Alderon is also headbutting him. So obviously they're like, why didn't you make Gajil bigger? So Brandish says that it's not possible. First and foremost, my power isn't really that high enough to do that, and I feel like, even if he became a lot bigger, it would make him a lot more slower. I feel like, because the more big you are, the more time it takes for you to like move your hand, like at greater distance you'll have to cover, like. So again, I feel like it would have been kind of, but I guess even if he made him like extremely big, then yeah, it wouldn't even matter. Like, Alderon can hit him, do whatever, it probably wouldn't even flinch him. He could take his merry time and just whack Alderon away. But obviously, like, Brandish has a limitation of power. He cannot like make him so much big. So, right, that is why. Okay, so I love this part where Kana suddenly gets mad at her. Oh, when she says like, "Oh, it's like 3 minutes time," Kana gets mad at her, and Brandish is like suddenly turns into like a dog or whatever, and she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, you kind of reminded me of Aquarius." Oh boy. Anyways, everyone is seeing Gajil fight, and um, and because he's so big, the whole place is getting wrecked. Like, like the land is getting destroyed. Like everything's like falling apart. I was thinking, while Gajil is not using his, like his steel, like, like his Dragon Slayer power, but then we see he turns his body into steel, so, iron or whatever, and yeah, like it helps him a little bit to withstand the blows that Alderon is giving him, but, like, this is where the problem strikes. Inside Alderon's body, Natsu's fighting Alderon, so Alderon is like, okay, let me use my those thorn things. He calls them swords, so those thorn things, he starts using them, and it starts attacking Natsu, and and you can see Natsu's flame isn't really doing anything, so Natsu's like getting the directly hit by it. Same with the outside body as well. It becomes like a porcupine and starts just spewing out thorn from its body. Gajil tries his best to protect everyone. Obviously, for Gajil, these thorns were probably not doing much because they were, very small compared to him. But still, like, even if you're not doing much, there was so many of them that was taking a toll on him. And he he has to, I guess you could say, use his body to protect everyone, because even because he's big he can do that, but everyone else is small, like the normal size. So these thorns are actually very big, and they can actually like impale each and every one of them. So he had to use his body to protect everyone, and that was making it tough for him, you know and then he's like, okay, this won't do. Gajil goes and like does like a body slam on him, like does like a wrestling move on Alderon, grabs its horn and just knees him in the face. And yeah, but this time Alderon brought out like a big one, a big like thorn kind of thing. And yeah, if this hits Gajil, he's done for. So, but thankfully, the time limit was up before it hit Gajil, so it missed Gajil, and this freaking thorn ends up exploding when it touches the ground, like destroying the ground. Like, so that wasn't really a thorn; it was a whole damn missile that he shot. If that hit Gajil, he definitely wouldn't be okay at all. So thank God at that point of time, at that exact time, his time limit went out, and he became small again. Okay, but either way, like it did kind of hurt Alderon a little bit, but Alderon still keeps on just spewing out those thorns, and everyone's like trying to run away. Everyone's getting hit. Like Laxas gets hit, like a few other Lucy gets hit. Yeah, while all of this is happening, Natsu's also getting hit in the inside through with the thorns, and these thorns like pierce him, and like he's like almost getting like defeated. And as always, Alderon is just spewing nonsense about like, oh, how you humans are like the bottom of the food chain. You are just nutrition for us. We dragon gods are the ones who are at the pinnacle, and all these things he's just spewing out. And Nasu here, you can see he uses his flame to burn the thorns, and he's like, okay, so this amount of flame is good enough, and I guess this is where he decided to use his like his dragon force, or his flame is like a mixture of his own flame, Igneous flame and Atlas flame. So because of all of that, it's actually working. It's actually burning and doing damage to Natsu. Sorry, not Natsu, but Alderon's like wooden thorns. uh and yeah, so there you go. Now Natsu counterattacks, and this time it's hurting him. So the battle again resumes, but Alderon is still too damn powerful, and he like hits him and everything. Yeah, and Natsu asks him like, like how many have you killed, like and he's like, oh, like I don't know, like I don't keep count, but after they made like down on us, on me, and I gave them place to live, all these people were probably like 300,000, and he has like consumed all of them. And the thing is like, and here there's the whole conversation kind of shifts to like, oh, like do you, like he talks about humans as like sustenance, and he kind of tries to tell Natsu that, oh, like what about you guys, you humans also kill animals for food and consume them for sustenance. If that is okay, why is this not okay? Now I feel like this is one thing that, what can I say, like is brought up in a lot of other shows and animes and everything, like, oh, if you humans can do it, why can't we do it, this type of thing. But as Natsu said, you are killing just because you want to, because you want extra power or whatever. We, however, we kill for our survival. And not only that, I guess you could say, like he's doing, he's like literally destroying humans to the brink of extinction. you know like humans don't really do that. Just like how we kill animals, we also, I guess you could say, like take care of them, and kind of, like, yeah. So it's like a, what can I say, like, yeah, obviously, like, like people eat food for, like happiness, pleasure as well. But we're not like doing stuff like this freaking guy, not guys, but dragon. And that's what Natsu says, like, we aren't really destroying animals to the brink of extinction, or like, where's that part? We're doing it for survival. Here we go. To survive. Unlike you, we don't think about killing everything. Yeah. And then he says we've also been able to coexist with dragons as well. Yeah. Obviously he's not listening. So there's this whole section. So yeah, like what Natsu's saying is obviously correct, that we're not really doing this because of some kind of crazy power trip or whatever, like, because that's literally what Alderon is doing. He's like, oh, I'm the strongest, I'm going to, these humans are the sustenance for me, I'm going to destroy all humans and become stronger, this type of thing. We're not really doing that though. So that's the current situation. Anyways, it's kind of funny now that I'm thinking about it. Like, this is literally like plants attacking us and eating us. Just like how we eat plants. It's like the plants were like, oh, we've had enough, we're going to eat the humans this time. That's literally what's happening here in this situation. Because Alderon is a tree, like a plant. So yeah, that's kind of funny. Like I said, I didn't think about it like that. Either way, then after that, Natsu like uses his like the mixture of all the powers: Atlas Flame, Igneous Flame, and Igneal's Flame, and like uses Dragon Slaying ultimate technique, that whole thing, and destroys Alderon. So Alderon's like, oh my god, like this is where Alderon realized that it's not just his own flame; it's a mixture of so many other flames. That's why it was able to burn him even. And yeah, Alderon's defeated. The wizard, like I said, I forgot his name. His name is Elsmeri or something like that, I think. That was his name, wasn't it? His name is a complicated one. I forgot. I forget it. El. Elefseria. Okay, not Elefsmeria. Elefseria. Okay, that's his name. So yeah, and that was that. We were able to defeat it, and he's like, oh, finally, after 100 years, no, after so many years, like thousands of years of like human beings, uh, getting stronger. Finally, wizards have reached the position of even dealing damage to the dragon gods. Yeah, and then Ignea's like just there sitting down, and he's like, oh, keep going, Natsu. Like your flame will burn everything, and like obviously that's what he wants, because he wants to fight Natsu at his full. And then we see Selene, and now Selene is like, okay, so yeah, now that everyone is defeated, not everyone, but Alderon, and even the whole plan with the white mage also didn't really uh, do anything. Selene is like, let me start moving. Later, we get to meet the Diablos again, and the Guildmaster isn't happy. Uh, yeah, and you can see here, like, they're actually like, you know what, we have underestimated Fatal. They are one of the, not one of the, but probably the strongest guild. And, and each and every one of them are like, hold considerable amount of power. Either way, this is where we meet another new character, Suzaku, the Dark Dragon Slayer Knight's Scarlet Dragon. He looks like a samurai, so that should be interesting. Okay, and next we get to see everyone, like Natsu and everyone told the others what has happened, the whole situation with the white mage and Toka, and everyone's like, oh my god, we've been doing all of this, and yeah. But either way, everything is done now, so it's party time, I guess. And while we're waiting for Toka and the white mage to regain consciousness, they're just partying, and like, yeah. And this is where we see, like I said, like Juvia's like, as always, just all clingy towards Gray, but this time Gray also like like returns it back, so everyone's surprised. Yeah, there you go. While Kajil is just bragging about everything, how he became this big. Happy, oh my god, Happy's like, I'm like, bro, stop it. he he's like, oh, Shara, like Toka likes me, and Shara's like, yeah, like, okay, what can I do about that? I'm like, come on, Happy, stop. You just, like you're embarrassing yourself. Like, just stop it. While obviously Fairy Tail, it's making a ruckus of that place. It's typical Fairy Tail. And then we get to see Erza go to Jalal and talk to him about this. And Jalal says, like, oh, I wonder what I was doing. Did I do something bad? And Erza's like, it's better you don't remember. But either way, in the end, Jalal is like, you know what? I've decided to forgive myself. That doesn't mean I've forgotten everything. I'm definitely going to make amends for all the stuff that I've done, but I'm also decided to, like move on with my life as well, which means I'm free to love others. And that is when Erza and Jalal hugs, and that's where it ended. Okay, and there you go. That was today's episode number 18 of Fairy Tail 100 Years Quest. Yeah, we were able to defeat Alderon. Now, three more Dragon Slayers left. Obviously, that is not the only problem. We have to deal with Diablos as well, and that new character, Suzaku, I think that was his name. Also, like we have to also deal with the whole white mage situation. Then Selene is coming. That is also another thing we'll have to deal with. So quite a few things we have to deal with. But I feel like the next few episodes will probably nothing much will happen. It'll be like a little bit of a like sightseeing episode or something. I don't know. Like Fairy Tail is here and they're like going to sightsee. At least for one episode, I think we'll get a break. We'll see. Either way, I am also trying to think if whether like Gajil and Juvia will stay, because Gajil and Juvia has always been like a core part of like the main group. So there's a high possibility that they'll stay and continue the journey with us. And I do wonder what the rest of the Fairy Tail is going to do. Are they going to stay here? Are they going to go back to Fairy Tail? Or what are they going to do? Like, yeah, we'll see. Anyways, that was it. That was my reaction to episode 18 of Fairy Tail 100 Years Quest. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. That's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week with another episode of Fairy Tail. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.